Game was scheduled for 8:37 p.m. Central Time. Currently in group with all of Legends of the Splittin Temple and 2 of Imagine Laggins. Tonight's games will be played on Willow 2 and OTI Merald. 5-game series between Imagine Laggins and Legends of the Splittin Temple. Imagine Laggins starts on the red team, featuring a lineup of Button, Borgus, G-Man 10, and Jukester. Meanwhile, in the Legends of the Splittin Temple, we have Bamboozler, Admania YT, Russ, and MC Ride. All 8 players are now in the group. We can get the game underway. And I have to make sure I turn on my correct scripts here. Legends of the Splittin Temple is ready. Flacco TV is ready. Imagine Laggins, we are waiting on you. Apparently there is a CRC vote going on that Button has to attend to. What could that be? It looks like we are underway. What the fuck?
3, 2, 1.
And we're live as Jukester takes a bomb out from the bottom side of the map over to the right side of the map. Trying to get a grab here. I was scrimming earlier with a few random people against Imagine Laggins, and I think that LST might have a good defensive performance. Jukester was doing weird things. He'd like he would go wait for the bombs like 5 seconds after I took them, and he would just kind of like hang out around him. I wasn't sure what he was doing there. Some of his grabs, he'd grab like into a crowd of 3, just like frequently. I think if he does that stuff tonight, they're gonna have problems. However, I was very impressed with G-Man in pubs earlier today, and I think Button is very capable, so the LST offense has their work cut out for them for sure. So we'll see. I think this is going to be a battle of the defenses. Looks like Borges comes away with that TagPro high, Russ winning the Juke Juice low. Can he get a grab with it? He does, and he's going to be out past 1. Borges getting out, but he is diffused. Nice juke on Bamboozler, but Bamboozler eventually catches him in the corner. Russ, who had a nice corner there to try to go underneath Button, but didn't go for it. Trying to go over the top of him. I think if he like sent this low, could have gotten out underneath Button there, potentially. Borges with a nice pull. Russ with a bad bomb. MC doesn't get the button, but Bamboozler's there to save the day. Russ cleaning up in base, and it's going to be a reset for both teams. Bamboozler, nice juke on G-Man, but Borges is there along with a host of other red balls to stop any flag advancement. Russ in a great position to win this TagPro. Edmania's just got to keep G-Man off it. He does enough. Bamboozler picking up that juke juice high. We'll see if those can get linked up together, but Edmania is going to circle back after a handoff, and now they'll link up with the TagPro low. Venturing through that bottom gate. Deadly territory here, but Borges is safe-ish. Not safe enough, and the first cap of the game goes to LST. Doing a nice job with that TagPro, Russ, of abandoning the lead and going to get the return to turn that into a cap. Jukester's going to be out low. He's past 3. Can Edmania stop it? He cannot. It's all tied up at 1 cap apiece. A very swift counter cap. And now it looks like it might be another one. Unless Bam can save it. Oh, G-Man missed the flag. That was a cap for sure. Bam wasn't there in time. Didn't get the tag, but G-Man didn't get the flag. Borges holding, wanting to wait for pups here. He'll wait at that top pup. Edmania and Bamboozler in a fight for the bottom TagPro, and they will get it. Borges winning the juke juice on flag. Borges caught up by MC, but not enough. And oh, Russ and Bamboozler caught off Ree, trying to help get return for cap, and it's going to be a cap for the Laggins instead. Good move from Bamboozler and Edmania to get a nice out here. G-Man misses the flag, and we've got 2 caps on either side. So much for that defensive battle. Three caps for the Laggins. These all feel like self-inflicted wounds. I don't want to take away from the players, but I feel like most of these caps are errors by the team getting capped on, which I suppose is always the case. I like to say that every cap is a failure of at least 3 players, which is usually true. Failure to stay ahead, or to get the return, or to hold. Something goes wrong on usually at least 3. On any given play, there's usually only 1 player who could potentially be blameless, but usually it's 4 people failing to do something. Anyway, we're at the halfway point of the game, and Laggins are holding a 1-cap lead. And I am very warm, so I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. Ladies, calm down. Jukester bombing right into Bamboozler. No mistakes kind of rosters. Yeah, that's right. I certainly made no mistakes. I actually felt like I played pretty good last night. There were 2 games where I was the return leader on our team. So that was encouraging. Felt like I was doing enough off flag. Was doing pretty good winning pups. The one thing I really struggled with last night was capping. Second in hold on the week and only 4 captures. For reference, Dope was first in hold on the week and he had 21. He held for maybe a minute more than me and capped 17 more times. Tough. You know, who could say? I could, what's the word I'm trying to... I could something a guess, but I can't think of the word. I could hazard a guess. There we go. But I don't want to disparage any elite TagPro Majors teams. Power-ups coming up here. It's a 2v2 fight for that TagPro high. Now a 3v2 fight, and MC still in a decent position to get it. He will. Gets a tag with it right away, and then off to offense he goes. Picking up that gate for Bamboozler, who's out past 3, and Russ gets the return in the back of base. Bamboozler bombing into the flag. Bamboozler! And they make it a 1-cap game once again, 4-3 with 3.5 minutes left to play. MC, thought about taking a grab there. Took it on the second try. The first one definitely would have been better, but maybe he just missed flag. And out of frustration, went back for number 2. Almost a great handoff there to MC, but Button is hip to the jive with a nice spawn. Immediately pressing his keys. I could use some more water. Or perhaps a Fresca, a delicious grapefruit soft drink. This stream brought to you by Fresca. As MC picks up another TagPro, Edmania grabs a rolling high, and this might be just the break that LST needs. Edmania going to be out low. He is diffused, but he still has a TagPro escort. It's return for Cap, but Jukester wants it as well. And Edmania and MC are separated, but somehow, some way, it turns into a cap for them. That was nearly a disaster, but Jukester whiffs on the bomb snipe. And it turns into a cap for LST regardless of the poor TagPro lead. And it's another one. They take the lead. 5-4. Nice cap from Russell. Bamboozler, smooth maneuver on the boost, and he'll walk in the 6th cap of the game for the Legends of the Splittin Temple. They take a 2-cap lead with 2 minutes to go. Crunch time here for Imagine Laggins. Oh no, another bad snipe from Jukester, and Mania nearly gets out low, but Button is there. They'll double the TagPro high and come away with it. Button taking it to O immediately as Borges drifts back to defense. Edmania corners Jukester and gets the return. Russ now rolling on flag. He's going to be out top. Button tags him, but Russ's flag pro rolling bomb keeps him safe. Flag pro from Button gets the return afterwards. Russ went in for more smooches. Liked what he had the first time, wanted some more. It's no kiss, my good friend. Button with a nice corner, but lots of OD ahead of him, and they will get the return. Now just a minute and 15 seconds left to play. Jukester waiting on the top bomb. He's eyeing up the top lane, eyeing up the bottom. Where will he go? He will, in fact, take it top in through the gate and off the back wall, rolling underneath Russ and into MC. His cap attempt is stopped. Borges now with a try, hits a corner, tries to work his way back to the bomb, but cannot do it, and Bamboozler defuses before heading to the top up. Edmania out past 3, and he'll try to push this in for a cap as Bamboozler's on the cheeks of Jukester. Edmania circling back high, picking up the TagPro, but Jukester is out. Edmania gets his own return before dying at the hands of Button. MC now going to be out top. The TagPro's kiss, and Bamboozler could maybe stand to throw a block for MC, opts to get ahead instead, and MC able to live through the gate, has a bomb to work with, buys space, gets a block over the top of Russ. Not caught by the boost, but instead caught by Borges from behind as the boost zoning swiped him into a corner. And now Russ is the one in a corner. And with 20 seconds left, it's a 1-cap game. Jukester has the flag. Do we see clutch time here? Borges needs to get a grab. Do they play 3D? I think they might. Button gets the grab. He'll go off the corner, and he dies. They send 3-0 to counter the 3D. They have 5 seconds. Borges gets the pull, and he's going to be out low past 3. It's all up to Admania to stop the momentum. He can't do it! Borges is over the top, and in for the cap. We're headed to overtime. Button over the top of Russ. They're in for another one. Oh my god, what a collapse by LST in the final moments. Button doing it all with 13 returns, leading the game, as well as leading the game in hold in 3 caps. 3:38 prevent for G-Man 10, the pub phenom. As the Laggins take game 1, 7-6. Woof! What a collapse. Once the next game gets underway, I am going to step away and grab a beverage. But I don't want to leave now and miss out on some steamy Game 2 Willow action. Let's get a prediction in the chat. Who wins more pups in Game 2? Will it be Imagine Laggins or Legends of the Splittin Temple? You have 2 minutes. Do you want to make it rich with Flacco coins? If so, I highly encourage you to feed your gambling habits. Nothing can go wrong. Simply click the buttons. That's right. That's right. Eat the chowder. Surely someone matches, I assume, Wasa's coins. Maybe it's Ref, or Anduin or someone. I think it's Wasa, the one who's gambling here, though. If I was to, as I said earlier, hazard a guess. And Game 2 is underway. And with that, I will leave you with the soothing sounds of 2 hours of royalty-free, no copyright vaporwave. And I will be back shortly.
3, 2, 1.
And the first cap of the game goes to Laggins as G-Man 10 walks one in. Button is walking Russ with a series of corner jukes and then a bomb. He's got the back bomb to work with, and he will take it nowhere as Russ finally closes in on his cheeks and gives him a clap. Once again, this stream is brought to you in part by Fresca. Get yourself a delicious grapefruit soda today. My personal favorite is Black Cherry Fresca, but I am not fortunate enough to have one of those tonight. Jukester with a decent bomb, tries to make his way under Bamboozler, cannot quite get there. He does get under Bam, but Edmania is there to shut him down, and it's a flaccid from Russ on the other end. Russ coming into base, bounces off his partner in Edmania. Russ now trying to make G-Man miss in space, working his way to the back of base. Can he work a handoff here? He cannot. Edmania behind the flag, got ready for it, but Button was wise to the ruse. We're at the 7-minute mark, and it's a TagPro low. Lots of balls closing in that area. Who will come away with it? It will be MC Ride as Russ tries to steal the rolling bomb top from Borges. He cannot do it. Edmania with a pretty decent bomb knocks one blue ball into the spikes and gets himself out low. MC not linked up with him yet. Now he will come. I'm gonna come. Borges in for the capture the other way. Another blunder on a TagPro from LST leads to a Laggins cap. Gotta be careful when you're playing with no regrab, folks. You gots to be careful. Jukester grabbing the flag. He's gonna juke over the top of Edmania. Try to get through that gate, but Edmania grabs the button and shuts that shit down. Bam. Ooh, nearly had a nice grab there. Edmania, maybe an ill-advised grab following that up. Russ and Bam on O together. Russ with a flaccid. Looks like Button had a flaccid on the other end as well. Borges now trying to get a grab here on Edmania. Can't quite do it. It's a 2v2 fight for the TagPro up top. Who will come away victorious? Looks like it's going to be Bam. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's G-Man. No, it's Bam. He gets the TagPro. And Russ won the Juke Juice low, so they're in a very strong position to cap here. Borges going for a very clean bomb to try to get ahead, but not enough. As Russ walks in that one. Now Edmania going to be in past 3 by a mile. The blocks are sandwiched in base. Can he get underneath him in time? He cannot. And he is tagged by Borges, who gets the flag now on a handoff from Button. He's going to be out high. Bamboozler's trying to shut that down. And he did just enough for Edmania and Russ to catch up. Russ catches up and gives a little mustard on the return in base. MC with a back bomb snipe, he gets it. Halfway point, we have a 1-cap game. It's 2 TagPros this round, and Russ wanders into a spike in the midfield. Edmania's got to get ahead. He bails on that TagPro fight low, but it looks like it might still go the way of LST, and it will. Russ coming away with that TagPro. MC walking around Jukester, winning the TagPro high. Now Russ rocketing into the back of base. Bombed backwards from Edmania. They might have had a return had that not occurred, and probably would have had a cap at this point. Oh, no. Oh no! 2 TagPros. Green team never caps. Laggins walking in their 3rd cap of the game. Disaster strikes again. At this point, you gotta wonder, does LST just try to not win TagPros? I think they've been doing a great job of winning the TagPros. They have not been doing a great job of capping with the TagPros, and they certainly have not been doing a great job of not giving up caps when they have TagPros. The counter caps are fierce from Laggins tonight as they look to add on to their 2-1 standings point lead tonight. Russ knocking Bamboozler out of that pup fight and then trying to go low and get it, but Borges is the one who comes away with it. Edmania is going to win the Juke Juice high. Edmania going to go ahead and take a grab. He'll bomb off the top wall. He's past 2, trying to make a move on G-Man. Borges in base, diffuse, now double tapped. Edmania has 1 to beat, has a corner to work with, goes around, comes around. Oh, he had that, but he didn't want it. Didn't think he had it and did not give it the gas. Could not turn that corner, and it will be no capture for Legends of the Splittin Temple there after yet another good pup round. Yeah, I played a little pubs with Borgus today as well. I was happy to do it as always. Borgus was laying some sick blocks on Capri, some nasty boost blocks that got us an easy 3-0 victory. I think G-Man may have been on the other team during that game. Edmania with a nice corner over the top of Button. Has to get over the top of Borgus and cannot do it. Russ now with the flag. Gets over the top of Button, but is met by Borgus in the midfield. And now another round of power-up fighting. Edmania gets the juke juice and stays ahead. He'll get the grab. MC going to win that rolling high. He'll give it to Russ. Russ grabbing the flag now. He's defused and knocked into Button by the enemy FC. Jukester eyeing up his routes. Where does he want to go? He wants to go to the back of base. He wants to take his time. Bamboozler not taking his time at all. He's out past two and rushing in, meeting Jukester with the flag. Bombing back now. The Jukester returned by Russ. Bamboozler out past two. Has blocks in base. Has a boost to work with. Power-ups in 15. He could hold for them if he wants. And that, because now he's past no one, he might do just that. He'll boost low. Circle back. He's got the top bomb to work with. Will he take it through the gate? G-Man's on the gate. He will not. Smart hold from Bamboozler here, helping his team win pups, but ended with a bad boost through mid. Oh no. Some unfortunate boosts here from Legends of the Splittin Temple, and it will result in a double pup win for Imagine Laggins. Mania spiked into G-Man, who is walking back to play some 3D. Now he'll go get regrab. Button calling the shots and now giving it gas low. Ooh, might have been able to make it through that gate, but didn't trust it. Can't get underneath Bamboozler either. Bamboozler with a nice snipe on G-Man, and LST will be reset. Nice snipe from Jukester, gets Laggins reset. Russ with the flag as well as Borgus. Borgus probably in a better capping position here, but Edmania catches the handoff and is going to fake that boost low. Did he scuff it? Did he fake it? Who's to say? Only 30 seconds. LST has to make something happen here. Bamboozler doesn't want to take that bomb straight down. He'll take it off the back wall and try to get a grab. No dice as Borgus and Button get the return on him. And 3D from the Laggins to close this one out. 5 seconds left to play, and that is all she wrote. Imagine Laggins take game 2, 3-1 in regulation as G-Man tops the return leaderboard and the prevent leaderboard, and he gets a cap to boot. Admania with lots of pops, lots of grabs, and lots of hold, but no caps to show for it. And despite winning pups 11-7, LST falls in game 2. Congratulations, Realist T, on winning back your 100 Flacco coins. This stream is also brought to you in part by Geek Bar Pulse X Cool Mint. If you like blowing fat clouds while you game, these are the Nick Sticks for you. Not cringe at all, actually. They're very cool. We are undergoing a 5-minute break here, so we've got about 3 minutes left on the break. Game 3 is underway, this time on OTI Merrill. I expect we will see lots of non-drop pops, and we've got one already as Russ wandered into Button's gate. One grab that I saw Jukester trying a few times in scrims that I think is a bad grab is right here. We'll see if he does it here. He does. And does not get out, although he does generate a handoff to Borges, who's going to be out low. MC tries to take the boost to get ahead, but wanders into that mid-gate. Borges now working his way over the top. Button clearing space with that bomb. Edmania swiping past, but he gets the return on the recovery. I don't like this grab because it puts you back of base with little to no utility over here. I think it's much better to grab this way, which gets you, you know, on the fringe of this dead area, but you're much closer to the boost. Or grab like Borges just did there, off this flat and into flag. Russ turning the corner like a cruise ship, but he does turn the corner. 1-0 lead, LST. Nice out and cap from Russell, his first season on O. Conversely, I think this grab is much more powerful, especially if you can bounce off them and immediately make it out of base that way. You can maneuver around the gate on this pretty easily now that the gate's been shortened by a tile. We're going to see split tag pros on this power-up round as Borges and Juicer link up with one high. They'll slow it down and avoid going the way of Russ. MC snipes from behind, and Edmania kissing tag pros with Borges. Russ going to be out clean past 2. Meets Jukester in the midfield as they engage in a little friendly shoving. And it's going to be Russ who comes out victorious, getting his second cap of the game. 2 flacids from LST after the cap. And it will be a reset for Imagine Laggins. 20 seconds to the next round of power. We've got a Juke Juice high and a TagPro low, who will come out victorious in the pup fight. Turn this music down just a tad. Seems like it's peaking a little loud. Edmania with a nice gate. Can he pick up a block from MC? Kind of. But he circles back, does not want to risk it. Bamboozler picking up the Juke Juice high after MC gets the tag pro low. Edmania's out over the top. Russ hits the snipe. Edmania in a very dangerous spot there, and he will get returned. MC rushing to offense with Russ to try to get another crack at this with their tag pro lead. MC gets the return. He'll take the grab himself. Bamboozler going for a boost block, and he will die, and MC will die after bouncing off that corner. Russ going to walk it into the top lane, and he will die. Now it's up to Edmania, who might be past just 1 here, but he's got chances to make somebody miss. He will not. Russ getting gated once again, going for the bomb. Very dangerous thing to do on this map. Edmania will get gated as well, bodied by the combined force of Button and G-Man. Button rocketing into Russ to knock him out of power-up position, and it will go to Borges. Bamboozler winning that Juke Juice low. Borges takes the straight-in grab. He'll bounce off the wall. Very smart. Takes it through the top lane. He's past just 1. Now he's past 2. He'll bounce off the back wall with that rolling. He will defuse and get in for the capture. It's a 1-2 game. Well done from Borges there. Very smart move to take this boost off the flat as the defender was waiting here to get the grab D and then get out over the top. Jukester right into Edmania, knocks him into a grab, and now it's going to be Borges' turn to try to come out low. He's got the boost to work with. He's got the blocks in base, but Russ gets around G-Man and stops the cap. Russ also gets around Button. He's going to be out past 3. If MC can somehow manage to finagle this return, they would have potentially had a chance, but Button, G-Man, and Borges all doing a nice job getting ahead, and instead it's going to be Borges coming into base quickly, and he will get the capture. Edmania came off the top putt, but could not hit the boost clean enough to stop it. We're all tied up at 2 caps apiece, and it's G-Man and Button coming in low with the Tag Pro lead. Edmania's got a rolling on flag. He's diffused, but he is out top. Button backtracking, and G-Man trying to get some tags here with this Tag Pro. But Button is not interested in following, just wants to play it safe. He'll go back to base. Button now going to be out past Russ, who misses the boost, and he's past Bamboozler, who got out of position, trying to play games with that gate. Button with a very nice hold here, and now he's going to be out past 3. If Borgson and G-Man can come up with this return somehow, they've got a chance to cap, but no. Edmania, Bamboozler, and Russ all getting ahead. Russ using the bomb to clear some space, and now is he going to get tagged by the spawner? No, not quite. He goes around him, and he is safe. Button still holding. Long hold here from Button, cut short by Bamboozler. MC with a rolling on re. Russ going to the spike to hand it off to him. MC is diffused quickly thanks to the anti-re from G-Man and Button. And another Flaccid will see Jukester past none as MC gets the catch-up snipe. Borgus now past 1. Has a boost to work with. He'll take it high. He might swing this next one low. Edmania with a swipe. Borgus now going to be out low, circling back to that top boost. He'll take it back to base once again. Edmania going for the back boost. Can't connect. But now he does. Has a boost to work with. Jukester has a bomb. He'll take the grab. Edmania back snipe. He hits it. Three minutes to play, and we are knotted up at 2 caps apiece. It's a TagPro high in this next round. MC setting up for it early. Button has good position on Bamboozler, and he can get to the boost to knock MC around. He does. But he is still being 2v1 for that pup. Ooh, he knocks MC into the spike and has strong position on Bamboozler to win this one. He will probably come away with his TagPro, and he does. G-Man's going to be out low. They've got a TagPro lead in base and a rolling on regrab. Russ gets the return, and it's going to be Borgus with the flag this time with a rolling. Jukester with a nice return on Edmania. Borg is going to be out past 2. Has a 1 block in base. His rolling is out, though, and he will run into MC to try to get this return. Poosted into Russ, and no cap there. Jukester can't get around Edmania, and it will be a reset for both teams. Another ND pop for the LST offense as Edmania gets gated there. Another one. Russ getting gated by Button and G-Man. Edmania going to be out over the top of 2. Has a boost to work with as he enters base. He'll take it up the top wall and roll in, but Borgs is there to shut it down. MC getting ahead and getting a pup while he's at it. Button winning the Juke Juice high. G-Man underneath MC, but not for long as MC crashes in with that Juke Juice. Change of direction and gets the return. Now he's got a boost to work with. Bombed into the spike by Button. Excellent bomb there from Button to knock MC off course and stop the capping opportunity with 90 seconds left to play. Jukester going for another straight-in grab. Can't get around Bamboozler, but he does hand off to Borgus, who also cannot get around Bamboozler. Bam snipes into that red gate, and Borgus now has a chance here, but it looks like he wants to hold for pups. He will threaten to try to keep them in base, but I know he wants that top Juke Juice. MC chasing around out of position, and Russ getting the return. Now they're going to help fight for this TagPro low. Jukester abandons it, gives it free to Bamboozler. Button picking up the Juke Juice high. Jukester boosting into a spike. Edmania going to be out past 2. He'll boost in off the bottom wall. Button gets a grab here. MC, nice snipe. Bounces off the wall and into the team boost and comes away with the return. And this is dangerous for the Laggins as a third cap comes for LST with just 30 seconds left to play. Borgus with the clutch back boost. Would have been a pass 3 had he missed. And maybe a dagger following that. Edmania in the back of base, dancing. Can he get around Jukester? He can circle back one more time. Hands off to Russ, who is going to be caught by Button. Borgus now going to be out over the top. Some excellent boosts there. Borgus has the left-right one, but he does not have the top-down one, and it will be over. LST take their first game of the series. 3-2 in regulation here. G-Man doing a lot. 21 tags, 7 of them non-return tags, 14 returns, and 342 prevent, but not enough to win over Russ and his 2 caps. LST take game 3, 3-2.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'm back, and it looks like I missed a lot of captures. Laggins holding a 5-1 lead as they get out with a rolling TagPro combo here. 3 ahead for LST, but probably not enough as Russ dies here, and Bamboozler has to avoid the TagPro. Edmania following it up with a Flaccid, but it will be at least be a reset for LST. 6-1 Laggins at the 4.5 minute mark. G-Man wins that rolling low and Button the TagPro high. Button is popped by the spike, but G-Man still getting it out here. He's diffused underneath Russ with a clean boost, and he's in for the 7th cap of the game for Imagine Laggins. They are rolling right now over LST. Jukester bombed back into base by MC. Can he get around Russ? He cannot. Edmania is going to be out top. He's passed a couple. Can he make it into base? He can. Oh, he missed the flag. The cap was there. He's returned by G-Man, and Borges is out past 3 the other way. Russ trying to do his best to stop it, and he will get the return. Nearly a disaster for LST as Edmania missed an easy one. Bamboozler with a nice corner. He's going to be out past 3. Has a boost to work with in base, but Button is there to stop him, and Jukester gets the return from behind. Now Button going to go ahead and defuse that bomb and maybe go for a grab here. Does not take the flag. Instead elects to go rush Russ on the bottom pup. He will win it, but he is quickly defused. G-Man now rushing Russ, and Jukester gets the return as he rushes Russ with that juke juice. Borges back a base. Has a boost to work with, elects not to use it. Doing a little more juking, and he will wait at the midfield for his next decision. Has a bomb to work with now in base, but he's going to tag MC with that gate, and second guess, going high. Has a second chance at a cap here as he comes in off the top wall, and it will be a cap. 8-1 Laggins. The route continues. LST outclassed in this one. 2 minutes to go, and no shot of coming back. This game is over. Borges nearly in for the 9th cap of the game, but instead it's going to be Russ getting the flag with a rolling bomb. Working his way out low, Borges bouncing off of Button and swerving high. He'll encounter Russ while he's up there and then quickly get returned. Russ underneath Button, a nice bomb in base, stops it for a second, but Jukester's going to be out past 3 high. MC with a rolling on flag. Edmania chasing Jukester, can't quite connect. Jukester going to take a lap back. He'll bounce off that top wall and head back low. Caught from behind by Russ with the boost. Borges, though, gets a nice handoff thanks to G-Man's anti-anti. And Borges is going to go high. He's past 3. Can he stop Edmania with this boost? He can. No return from it just yet, though. Getting knocked around by Edmania, who cannot get this one in for a cap. G-Man's going to be out top. Still has the boost to work with, even after getting bombed backwards. And he's got blockers. MC wins the TagPro low. Russ in all likelihood winning this rolling bomb high. Ooh, Button there to spoil his fun. Button comes away with the rolling bomb, and he will get a grab on flag with it as he's going to be out low. He might get defused. He will not. He is out low. Past 3. Has the straight in boost. He'll get it. 9 caps for Laggins. Can they hit double digits? They've got 30 seconds to do it. Ooh, Borges with a good chance here. The handoff wasn't as clean as it could have been. That would have been a nice chance at a 10th cap there had it worked out. G-Man getting a nice return on Russ. They send 3-0 for some reason. I think that's risky. More likely to give up a counter cap probably than, and had there been any more time there, Borges likely caps that high. 15 returns for Button to go with his 244 prevent and 2 caps, along with 256 prevent from G-Man and 4 caps on only 6 grabs, as well as 11 returns. Borges with 11 returns of his own and 2 minutes of hold. 5 puffs for Button. Domination from the Laggins. 9-1. And with that victory, Imagine Laggins has secured a win of standings points on the week. They have 8. They're going for 11 here in this Game 5.
Three, two, one.
I have to step away once again, so please enjoy the music and no commentary. Alright, I missed much less this time around. Just one cap from LST. Oh, we've got no game sounds. On the next reset, I'll go ahead and refresh the stream. Tragedy striking Borges as his long hold comes to an end at the hands of a spike boosted into it. Jukester thought about swerving his way underneath Russ to try to get a capture to even the game up at one cap apiece, but could not quite do it. Very patient holds from Imagine Laggins so far in what I've seen. Oh, Edmania missed the flag again. Oh no! That was a cap. Not totally sure why Bam slowed down there. I think he could have beaten him to this top boost, but instead he like slowed way down and circled back low. Good hold from Edmania, staying alive in the face of many enemy balls. They've got a one-cap lead and now in a dangerous situation as Russ has the flag with red balls around him. They do get the return in the back of base though, and crisis averted for now. Borges going to be out low. Comes in over the top of MC and in for the cap. All tied up at one cap apiece. Can either of these teams win in regulation, or will we see a clutch time sent to OT? Jukester stops Edmania at the basket. G-Man passed just one. But he's in. He's past four after a slick maneuver into base. They take a one-cap lead with 30 seconds left to play, and LST is once again on the back foot. Russ going offense with that juke juice. He'll grab it on flag and try to get underneath button, but he cannot do it. He'll hand off to MC, who cannot get past Borges. And with just 18 seconds to go, LST is scrambling. Bamboozler with a grab towards the back of base, trying to set up a handoff here for Edmania. It's going to be MC who gets it. Nice block from Edmania, but ooh, Borges is there to stop it. Nearly juked over the top of him, and Jukester now just has to hold this one out. Bamboozler Nice move. Sends it to clutch time for now, but returned by G-Man, and that will do it. Laggins take game 5, 2-1. Borg is doing a lot of holding, 2 minutes of it, with 1 cap and a game-leading 12 returns. Button, the pup fiend, gets 7 of them, and gets 18 tags as a result. 2-1 in game 5. Laggins take the series 11-4. Let's add up the aggregate here real quick. We've got 10, 12, 21, 23 caps for Imagine Laggins and 12 caps for the Splittin Temple. Let's save that, and you can all take a gander at my glorious scoreboard before we head to the thanks for watching screen. Thank you all for watching this episode of Legends of the Splittin Temple Season 35 Minor League TagPro. I am going to leave you with a raid on my good friend Steve Potato, who's playing a little bit of Pokemon, trying to catch a shiny legendary. So give him a follow and watch him if that's something that interests you. We'll see how long he stays live. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.